Okay, so this is our pitch number 3, actually. It's about roundabouts, this being West. Okay, so here's our problem. So there is this 4-way intersection, the Walmart's over there, Godfather's. I just gonna see so you can get the location down. It's like, a problem right here is there would be people going when they're not supposed to go, and it's just very uncontrolled is what you could call it. Everyone knows what they're supposed to do, but there's those people that don't really care enough, and they stop at the stop sign and go, and they don't wait for anyone else's, they don't wait their turn. So it's causing problems such as road rage, accidents too, and just throwing off the whole scheme of everything for everyone else.
The solution to this problem would be a roundabout. So we'd keep the double lanes here with the yield turn off. So it'd be a yield sign in each of these areas. So if you take this and go to a different location and direction, this is still the format of how the Google Earth picture looks. But yeah, double lane still with the yields.
And these will be new yields, because we already have those 2 yields, like what we have right now. But we'd add these 2 yields to get out of that area, just so it would clean that up more. And so there'll be less people going through the roundabout completely, so there'll be less traffic through here. And we'll get some traffic through the yields so that we can just maximize the efficiency of everything.
And with this centerpiece, we could probably talk to the beautification group to see how they can make that area look nicer, so to have either concrete, flat, or grass in the middle. So get something else to make it look, presentable and nicer.
And same thing with what we were just talking about. I just do beauty, like what Listen was talking about, adding something into the middle, changing up the whole scheme of the things, because you don't really see roundabouts in Northwest Iowa that much. If any efficiency, like I was talking before, to get the yield lanes and going through the roundabout to just speed up the whole process. Also, safety to minimize accidents, road rage, and just keep everything on flow.
The resources we have talked with the City Hall, with Greg Owens there,
Twice.
And he has given us a lot of information to go farther because he didn't have a whole lot himself, but he guided us towards different groups to talk to. We went and talked to Beck Engineering, and we spoke with John Height there. He gave us a bunch of guidelines, restrictions to have a roundabout implemented into that area. There's 9 steps you have to have qualified. We have the DOT number, but we didn't get time to talk to the guy who's the director of it. I think his name was, I actually don't remember his name, but we were going to speak with him and get as much information as possible, because he kind of runs that whole spiel of it. The future, we were going to go and talk to the businesses that are located around the area to get their input, because it's most likely their customers as well, and to see what they would want for their customers in their themselves.
And to go back to this, we talked to City Hall, we had twice, and Beck Engineering, we had twice, and we contacted DOT once. We never got anything out of it. And we got another contact, and we're trying to contact him very soon, and it's a different guy that we're trying to contact this time. And so with the requirements that we have to meet for the roundabout, he will be the guy that has that on paper and can give us the facts to see if we meet it or not.
The skills that we have, we are able to communicate very well with businesses and being very professional with what we're doing. The connections we have gotten, and John Height, we got a connection from him from Greg, but we also knew him from when we were younger, so that was really easy to talk to him and get along with him. We were both able to overcome roadblocks. We have come across many different variables and roadblocks that have caused us to either come to a standstill, but then we worked around it to get more information that we can figure out. Me and Noah work well together. We understand everything about the other person, what we're going to do.
Her validation. This is just the thing from last time. We just make sure we kept it up there. And we talked, I forgot to change the number by accident. We have talked to all 100 people, and it, what is it?
60 people.
And it's still a fight between lights and roundabouts, because lights, a lot of people think it's like the best option due to the control, but it also, our opinion, it'll get backed up by the Walmart corner. And roundabout, a lot of people are either really for it or really against it, and a lot of people just say, I don't really care enough, just keep it the same. I don't have much of an opinion on it.
From what we've gathered about the lights is that when we talked to Greg, he told us that if we put a light system there, it would get backed up a lot from the four-way stop to the intersection, the light intersection by the hospital. So that would just become like super slow, and we kind of defeat the whole purpose of what we're trying to do. The reason people say stay the same is just they don't really want to learn how to, or they're confused, kind of scared of it. So they kind of just went with the general answer, just stay the same, because they don't want to learn, and they think other people have a hard time with that.
Yeah.
What would be your next steps then?
Next step, contact DOT and see what requirements we meet, and if